Hello everyone, today I'm going to count down the top 10 horror movies / Halloween movies that have shaped my life, and we're going to start right now. Alright, at number 10 is the Scary Movie franchise. Basically, these films taught me that it was okay to laugh at yourself when you're scared, and it's okay if these things that you thought were scary are actually ridiculous. And it allowed me to find humor in horror, and that's the best thing I can tell you is the only thing we have to fear in life is fear itself, and I truly live by that mantra because fear has held me back for too long, and Bertha isn't going to keep me back any longer. At number 9 is Dreamcatcher, a Stephen King novel, that, like the movie adaptation. Basically, this taught me that you should never pee in snow, no matter what, because for all you know, there are these like weird snake worm looking creatures that are gonna pop out of the ground and eat your pecker. So that's at number 9, and it really traumatized me as a child, so thank you, Stephen King. At number 8 we have Let Me In, the Chloe Grace Moretz version. I know that there's an original, but I can't put that on there because I haven't seen it, but I love vampires and I love this film because not only does it tell the story of a vampire and a little kid, it also puts this like weird psychological like twist on the vampire genre, and I really enjoyed that. So that's at my number 8. All right, at number 7, I can't make this list without putting the movie It's on it, and I mean the original, and I mean the part 1 and 2 movie that just came out recently. Something about Pennywise and the way that he uses fear, and the only way to get through that is, you know, beating fear, which is really hard to do, and as this pretty much is the goal of Halloween. But you know, that's my number 7. Number 6, we have Scream. I cannot tell you the horror and like the chill I got and still get to this day on the opening scene of Scream when Drew Barrymore is on the phone and then she gets, you know, murdered. It's not spoiler, it's been like a long time, and then she like gets hung out while her parents show up and then find her that way. Literally traumatized me as a kid. I never watched it again, and for the longest time I honestly thought that the Scary Movie version was the real version until I saw that version and I was like, that is real fear, even though Scream's also kind of really funny. My number 5 is Saw, and the reason being, even though there's a lot of gore in those films, I enjoy it because of one reason, and it's because I don't enjoy serial killers, but what I enjoyed about that film is sometimes sometimes I like exploring like the psychological like effects of certain beliefs, and so I enjoyed those films so much because of the character Jigsaw. So as people who've seen it, you know, Jigsaw goes away, and I didn't enjoy that as much because I really like kind of was like, okay, so like his mantra and his beliefs is this, and then like you're kind of like, well, is he even like, well, is his belief of doing good even justified? Because at a certain point he stops doing it, or at least his followers do. But that doesn't stop this from being my number 5 movie, because Saw is Saw, and I love Saw so much. So much. Number 4, the Conjuring universe. Every single one of those movies. I do not mess with the paranormal. My friends somehow convinced me to start watching these films, and now I've seen all of them. But I'm not gonna lie. I am a huge Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga fan, so these films have brought me a little joy in what I would otherwise avoid, because I don't mess with that stuff. You stay over there, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and we're not gonna miss together. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm not about that life. Alrighty, my number 3 movie is a horror, but it's more of a musical. My number 3 is Sweeney Todd. I cannot tell you the hours I spent learning the Sweeney Todd soundtrack. I even learned this during gym class, and the funny thing enough, that my gym teacher, as long as I was singing and he could hear me and he could see me that I was exercising while singing, allowed like a group of us to just be off in our own corner learning the Sweeney Todd lyrics as we were doing gym. And I was like, okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate you letting me feel my passion by learning this crazy, beautiful musical about putting people into pies and eating them. And number 2, if you guys haven't seen this film, you must watch Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus is my number 2. That film literally gives me life every year I watch it. I started watching it because I found a videotape one summer and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And ever since then, I was amazed that other people love this film so much, because for a while it was just me and like one other person, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, Hocus Pocus, Hocus Pocus, Hocus Pocus. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad I'm not the only one who loves this film. And then at number 1, if you guys have watched these videos about how I started in acting, you'll know that I started in the 30 Days of Night room at my haunted house, and that film really taught me what it was to actually embrace the ideology of acting with fear, because you have to embrace something, and you have like 100% if you want to actually cause an emotion with somebody else. And a lot of times people are afraid to go there, but if you want to be successful, you have to be willing to allow everyone around you to be scared and feel those things, and realize you're in a safe environment to allow those emotions to flow. And 30 Days of Night, that room, that movie really taught me just how like isolating and like crazy vampires could really turn your world into, especially if you're in the middle of Alaska who has 30 Days of Night. Yeah, not a huge fan, but like that was when I first learned how to like do monologues. It really taught me so much, and I'm not shy of saying I won my first award as an actor in my portrayal of that in the haunted house. And to wrap this up, we did all 10. I just want to tell everybody that on Halloween in 2 days, we are going to post, you heard it, you guessed it. Yep, we're posting Ashes, and I can't wait for you guys to watch it. So please, if you have the time, at 3 p.m. on Sunday, Central Standard Time, please come enjoy the film. I'll be commenting on it live, and I will see you guys there. Thank you guys so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Spread the Halloween joy. Leave a comment about your own Halloween things that you love, the movies. Leave your comment about your own Halloween movies that you love. And always, if you haven't, please subscribe to this channel. Give a little tap that little bell button to get notified when I post more videos. And thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good day. Bye.